Hey there. Hope you're having a great day. If you are in one of the southern states, I have heard that many of you are wanting to um, cancel your trial of Alaskan weather. Um, and I love how God always brings circumstances into our lives that illustrate what we've been thinking about. So if you have been following my Facebook lives or any of my videos in the last several months, then I've really been taking a deep dive into mind, thought, and consciousness. So something I want to draw attention to today is the difference between our habitual thinking and really our innate thinking from mind, from our wisdom, from those of you who are Christians like I am, really and truly the nudging from the Holy Spirit in your life. So for those of you who are watching and you're chiropractors, then you'll know that we kind of like two different kinds of health, right? We have dis-ease from subluxation, from interference, and we have health and well-being. Our natural state as humans is health and well-being, right? Is a state of joy, is a state of wellness. And because of physical, chemical, and emotional stress greater than our body's ability to adapt, that causes subluxation. It's like me trying to talk to you with my hand over my mouth. No matter how important that message is, it's not traveling. It's not able to go through. There's interference. And I think of innate intelligence like streaming. It streams 24/7 from the time of conception until our last breath. But there are things that interfere with its 100% expression of that streaming, physical, chemical, and emotional stress. And as chiropractors, we're the ones that are obviously specifically trained to locate, analyze, and adjust vertebral subluxations. And then we provide a loving, healing environment for our practice members of all ages in order to move back to that place of well-being. Well, your mind is much the same. So what happens is we have mind, right? And mind is where the blueprint for our reality exists. Mind is really where innate intelligence lives. Mind is knowing. Mind is our operating system. And you and I have the same operating system as anyone else on the planet. Like, I've lately been a little bit fascinated with Elon Musk because he kicked Jeff Bezos off that top pedestal for wealthiest man on the planet. And I started kind of just fantasizing about it the other day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he has the exact same operating system that I do. And he has the same resource, 1,440 minutes today. And he has the same ability that I do to pull people together in order to make what I want to create in this world happen, right? Like, he didn't know how to do everything, but he reached out to that person who knew how to, do whatever with the battery, and that person for marketing, and that person for messaging, and that person for this, that, and everything else, and brought them together. So he has the same operating system. He's just learned how to tap into it and fully leverage it in ways that I'm still learning. Maybe even that you're still learning. So let's go back to mind and let's look at our natural state is wellness. Our natural state is joy. Our natural state of human is ease. I mean, look at a brand new baby. They live in a state of ease, right? They're not caught up in their habitual thinking about what will other people think and this world's a terrible place and yada, yada, yada. They just live to exist. And when they need help, they easily ask for it. Like, as soon as Innate nudges them that they're hungry, then they let everyone know and they come running to them, right? When they have a poopy diaper, they use the resources that they have available to them. So let's go back to our own thinking. And, I think this Snowmageddon really shows how we don't live in our reality. We live in our thinking. So many of you who live in the South right now, you feel like, oh my gosh, this 10 degrees or even -2 is so cold, and 6 inches of snow. Oh my lands. And definitely not making fun of you, but we live in our thinking Because in my thinking, living in Alaska, -2, I'm like, oh, okay, like no big deal. I'm probably going to have to wear gloves when I go outside, right? My thinking living here in Alaska is 6 inches like, oh, we're like getting pretty close to being able to like jump on my sled and really enjoy it. Like I'd rather enjoy a couple of feet of powder. But we live in our thinking. We don't live in reality, right? Because we can be in the exact same circumstance, but based on our thinking is really what determines our joy and our happiness for the circumstance. It's our thinking, it's not our circumstances that create our reality. I'm really excited to be able to show all of you so much in alignment, like mind, thought, consciousness, how it's so in alignment with what we know as chiropractors. And our habitual thinking, which is our survival constraint, which is our monkey mind, can really and truly appear real to us. Now, one of the interesting things about monkey mind is it's usually all hyped up. It's all scattered, like think about subluxation in the human being, right? Subluxation, like all these cells are going to work and they're trying to repair and they're trying to heal, versus just wellness is the body at homeostasis, right? A body at ease. It's really the same in our thinking. So remember that mind's nature is clear. So when it's all chaos, it's so important that we learn how to just settle our thinking and be able to, instead of come from this place of like what we learn, instead come from here, from our knowing, and be able to pull forth what is our knowing. What is that state of ease? Because in that state of ease, we can create whatever we want. And I'm going to be jumping into all of that a lot with you on Friday evening and Saturday at the Pediatric Pregnancy, Infertility, and Pelvic Floor Boot Camp, February 26th and 27th at Sherman. I'd love for you to come and be with us live on campus. It's really going to be a fabulous event. If you can't join us because of travel or other restrictions, do you know you can still join us virtually live? We have actually, I'm getting on a call here in just a couple of minutes with Sherman College. We're doing their first ever hybrid event where we'll be live in a room and have Zoom people live. And we're going to make sure if you join us Zoom, it's going to feel as much as possible like you're with us. So I encourage you to look at the link below, grab a ticket and join us. The really cool thing is whether you're live on campus or you join us virtually, you get to watch the replay for 60 days. I'm confident that my team of speakers and I are going to so over deliver. You're going to need and want 60 days to be able to take it all in. So I've made that available. You'll be able to tap into that replay. So our event ends on the 27th. That replay will be available for where you're streaming for 60 days thereafter. So here's the cool thing. Whether you join us live or you join us virtually, do you know that you can use the training for the associates in your practice? You can use the training, husband and wife teams. You can use the training for your entire team to get them excited about serving your community, to get them excited about seeing the impact that they can make, because your ticket is for 60 days of replay as well. So like never before, it is going to be a time of great exploration, incredible connection, and an opportunity to really grow you, your team, and to radically transform your community. So I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great day. Bye.